Every year in Las Vegas, we have what we call the $1 million bucking bull sale. And it's a little different. People get in a little bit further. Instead of getting in the very beginning when the calf is born, these calves are already born. They're just being taken off their mother. We call it being weaned. And so they're just starting to get their own personalities and starting to hang out by themselves. And we sell usually about 75 of these baby boys out there in Las Vegas. It's a time when there's a lot of people out there, and maybe you're coming out for the first time this year. It's out there during the PBR finals. We'll be at the South Point Hotel and Casino. Our sales on Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning, October the 27th. And we're gonna sell 75 bulls out there. But you know, there's some that you can't help pick to be your favorites. And you know, a lot of it has to do with genetics. There's certain things we look at, the genetics. We look at how they move around the pen. Are they intense? Are they not intense? Do they watch you when they're doing things? But genetics is probably at this age the thing we look at the most. You know, Peyton Manning's mom and Peyton Manning's dad, they created more than one quarterback. You know, there's Eli Manning's been the most valuable player of the Super Bowl, and you got Peyton Manning that everybody knows. My guess would be that if Peyton Manning's mom and Peyton Manning's dad had another baby boy, he'd probably grow up to be a quarterback, or a real good chance of it. And so the first thing I'm going to talk about today is some, for lack of a better word, triplets. 3 bulls that are exactly the same dad, the same mom. And we're going to start the sale in Las Vegas, lots 1, 2, and 3, with 3 bulls that I really, really like. Their dad is a world champion PBR bull named Mossy Oak Mudslinger. He is one of the greatest bulls to ever go in a PBR arena. Should have won Bucking Bull of the Year several times, only won it once. Bucked in the PBR for 6 or 7 years, was always one of the Cowboys' favorites, and has already raised some bulls that are great bulls too. They have names kind of after their mother. Their mother was Hell on Wheels. The first one is Devil in Disguise. He's one of my favorites. The second one, lot 2, is Heaven Help Me. And lot 3 is Bottomland. So these 3 bulls, lot 1, 2, and 3, are out of the dad's Mossy Oak Mudslinger. The mom is Hell on Wheels. Well, Hell on Wheels has also produced a great bull, a bull called Gold Coast Sheriff that was a great futurity bull, a great derby bull, a great classic bull, and then he went on to perform at the National Finals Rodeo and the Professional Bull Riders Finals in Las Vegas. So here it's kind of like putting Peyton Manning's mom and Peyton Manning's dad together. You got world champion Mossy Oak Mudslinger, you got Hell on Wheels. If you look at the videos of these 3 bull calves, they're all tight, they all look athletic, they all look a lot alike, they're all brindle bulls. I think there's a real good chance that at least 1, but maybe 2, and maybe all 3 of these buck. So if I was going to buy a set of 3 bulls, it would probably be lot 1, 2, and 3, or lot 36, 37, and 38. Probably the most common question we get asked by our customers is, do I get to name my bull? And you know, you can change the name of these bulls, but lot 36, 37, 38 are my favorites. They're all 3 full brothers. The first one is called Big Time Rush. The second one we named Da Winner, D-A Winner. And the third one is Easy Street, because if he wins the $500,000, he'll put you on Easy Street. Lot 36 and 37, 38 all have the same daddy. Their daddy is Fever's Rising, my personal favorite, because he's my sire here on my ranch. He's the sire that I use the most. I use him the most for a reason. He produces. I could show you probably 50 to 100 videos of baby bulls that he sired, which for those of y'all that don't know, the sire's the daddy, that he sired that buck. I mean, he does it over and over again. He produces great bucking bulls. And the cow we crossed him with is a cow called Legitimately Juicy. She's out of a bull called Mr. Juicy, who was sired by a bull from Don Kish called Too Legit. Don Kish is well known on the West Coast. He breeds out in California. And Too Legit's well known from every breeder out there in our industry. It is a genetic that everybody wants in their herd, Too Legit. So anytime you can get the Too Legit genetic, you're doing good, and you're crossing this with Fever's Rising. You got 2 producers here again. It's kind of like the Peyton Manning mom and Peyton Manning dad. You're putting 2 producing genetics together, name genetics that work, plus dads and moms that worked before. So I really like these three. I really think these would be a good pick for anybody. You know, we've talked a little bit about genetics, but sometimes we pick bulls just by the way they look. And there's two bulls in this sale, in the $1 Million Bull Calf sale, that I feel like if you were gonna pick two by looks, it would have to be Lot 7 and Lot 8. Lot 7's name is Can't Be Beat, and Lot 8 is Silver Ball. They're both named after their daddy. Their daddy is Pinball Wizard, who was a great bucking bull. And so they kind of got the pinball names there. But if you look at these bulls, watch them on video, look at their pictures, they're small, they're tight, they're athletic looking, they're quick, they get around the pen. I mean, by looks, these two should be winners. When you look through these bulls and you go to pick the bull that you want, you know, genetics is key. But the one thing I always tell people, if you don't learn anything else, learn the cows. The cows are the most important thing that you can pick. And I have my favorite cows in this sale. When I say favorite cows, favorite mothers of the bulls. One of my very favorites is Sweet as Candy. And Sweet as Candy has produced many, many bulls that's bucks. She's a Nakarada bred cow. She's already had some great bulls like 2011 $1 Million bulls, Little Lanch and Diamondback were out of her. She's got a bull out there on the PRCA circuit now going, his name's Goober, that's out of Sweet as Candy. And she's just done it over and over again, so there's a really good chance that she's gonna do it again. And in this sale, we have Lot 13, we have Lot 22, and we have Lot 25. Now, Lot 13 is a special bull because this bull's name is Jody's Wish. This bull was bought by one of our customers and given to the Western Wishes program. And all the money generated at the sale will go to Western Wishes to help Western-based kids that have a dream, which is usually some kind of rodeo-related dream, get a wish fulfilled. Last year, they brought a boy out to our $1 Million events, and he actually, one of our customers bought him a $1 Million bull. So this bull here, Jody's Wish, is kind of a win-win situation, lot number 13. The reason I think it's win-win is, first of all, it's gonna be a win because you're helping a great cause. Second, if you go and look at the grades of the bulls in the catalog, and we have grades of bulls all the way down from 1 all the way up to 16. This bull got a grade of a 12, which is a pretty high grade, so it should be a win for you too, and being that it's out of Sweet as Candy. Now the other two Sweet as Candy bulls, Lot 22 and Lot 25, have the same daddy, a great bull called Carrillo Cartel, who also has some great genetics. Now Lot 22 and Lot 25 got a grade just a little bit lower than Jody's Wish. Their grade was an 11, which is still a really good grade, and their names are kind of named after their daddy, Carrillo Cartel. Lot 22 is Candy Cartel, and Lot 25 is Candy Cane. I don't think you could go wrong with any of these three picks, mainly because Sweet as Candy's the mother. You know, anytime a predictor is giving his predictions, everybody always likes to know what's the sleeper. What's the sleeper pick in the bunch? And I gotta go with Lot 34. We kind of named him that way. It's Dirty Little Secret. But I'm kind of letting out the secret right now and telling you he's my sleeper pick. And again, he's not my sleeper pick because the daddy's Major Payne. Major Payne's a great bull that goes back to some great genetics, the Catich genetics, which are known for raising great bulls like Rapid Fire and Dr. Proctor and Dogface. So the daddy's got great genetics and been a great bull himself, but it's the mama here. The mama here, her name is Mama Trash. She's the mama to a great bull called Cowboy Trash and another great bull called Cowboy Smash that were both great futurity bulls. And remember here, you're drafting for a futurity bull. This is the $1 Million bucking bull futurity. So you want to get a bull that might be a great 2-year-old bull. Yeah, you hope he grows up to be 3 and 4 and owned to be on TV, but here you got a mom that's already produced a great futurity bull, so the Dirty Little Secret's out. Go with this one, and I think you'll have a great chance to win. Well, if you're gonna give predictions, you gotta give long shots, and I've got my own long shot. It's Lot 53, his name is Extra Big. And if you're gonna give a long shot, you gotta pick one that everybody else is not picking, or he doesn't have a great grade, or It's not one people would suspect. Well, if you look in the catalog, or if you look on the website, this bull only got a grade of 6. But I know a little something other people don't know about this bull. It's the mother. His mother is called Extra Extra, and she's a double-bred Exodus cow. She's got genetics that go back to Exodus on both her daddy's side and her mama's side. But then if you go and look at the way this calf moves around the pen, he's tight, he's athletic. He's out of a great bull called Big Tex that was a phenomenal PBR bull that we don't know much about yet as a breeder, as a sire, but I really like this as a long shot. If I was gonna go in there and try to really get that bargain bull, this might be the one right here, extra, extra big. Well, with picks, we gotta have pans, right? We gotta have the ones that we don't like. Well, mine are all out of the same daddy, and a lot of y'all out there are gonna kill me when you hear this because it's out of probably the most famous bull of all times out on television. It's Chicken on a Chain, world champion PBR bull. You might say, why in the world are you not picking his? Well, he was a freak. He is a really, really big bull. He weighed probably 2,300 pounds. And one of the things about futurities is you need a small bull. Older bulls, they're getting riders on them that weigh 150 to 200 pounds. When these 2-year-old bulls that have dummies on them, that dummy weighs 25 pounds. And if these bulls get too big, too fast, that dummy becomes like a fly on their back. And they just don't perform as much when something's on their back that doesn't really bother them, something that they don't want to get off. So Chicken on a Chain was big. What I've seen of his calves so far, they get really big, really fast. So I'm really, really concerned about that. I know a lot of y'all are gonna wanna pick these bulls and you're gonna wanna buy these bulls because they're chicken on a chain, and who knows? I actually like one of them, but I like him because of the mother. That's lot number 58, Western Chicken, but he still wouldn't be my pick. Out of the 75 bulls here, I probably wouldn't buy him because I'd be a little concerned about these calves getting too big, too fast. All right, I got another long shot here for you, and this time it's 3 brothers, 3 full brothers. They're gonna be sold towards the end of the sale, lot 70, 71, and 72. And all 3 of them have the same daddy, Major Payne. But the reason I think these here are long shots, they didn't score very good. They only got a grade of 6, but it's their mother. Their mother is a cow called Red Delight. Her daddy was a bull called Red Wasp. I have seen this Red Wasp genetic work over and over again. It's one of my favorite genetics. I had a bull called the Colonel that was a son of Red Wasp that won big time at the futurities. He won a championship at the Breeders' Cup futurity. Red Delight is actually a full sister to the Colonel. So now you're getting a cow that's got a full brother that was a bucker. She's out of a daddy, Red Wasp, that has a genetic that works, and she's the mother of all 3 of these bulls. Now when you watch these bulls move around the pen, they don't really move around with a lot of energy. They don't look real catty, real intense like the others, but sometimes that can fool you. You can't always judge a book by its cover, and right here I don't think you can judge these bulls by their intensity in the pen. I think you gotta look at the mother cow on this, and again, a long shot here. I think these bulls might be a bargain at the sale. One you might even buy for half the money of what the other ones cost, and I would almost bet one of these turn into a superstar. You've looked through the bulls, you've seen the names. You know, a lot of people say naming them is my favorite part. So what's your favorite name? Because believe it or not, I know some of y'all are gonna buy them just because they're names. I've had people tell me they did that afterwards. They're not objective people. They don't look at how they look. They don't look at their genetics. They look at the name, you know, and say that's the one I'm gonna buy. Well, lot 69, I like the name of this one, Chick Magnet. How about old Chick Magnet out there? I mean, who could go wrong? What guy could go wrong with a bull called Chick Magnet? I think if you're gonna buy one on name, get old Chick Magnet. Then another bull's name that I really like, and it's almost, I guess what you might call a oxymoron, or not really what it is in this business. It's lot 42, Guaranteed Win. And I say it doesn't happen in this business because some people get in there for just the money aspect of it. But if you buy a bull and winning's about the experience, winning's about the journey, winning's about learning about our industry, then it is a guaranteed win. So you could buy this bull right here and know that you're going to have a guaranteed win.